Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Local BizCast. I am your friendly and fantastic, I'm just self-promoting right now.
I love it.
Fantastic, wonderful, handsome, successful, greatest, unbelievable man of all time. No, I am your host right over here. My name is Dr. Pete, or at least that's what they call me. I'm sitting next to my next guest right over here, Giselle Gastell.
Ooh, said beautifully. You got it. Right on the money. Love it, love it.
You have to be a pro to get that done correctly, let me tell you. Before we get to you, though, little business first. Ladies and gentlemen, as you very much well know, we are trying to grow the channel, the Local BizCast. We're going to try to go viral everywhere in the world. And the only way I can do that is asking for your help. So please, if you're enjoying this like I am, because I'm having so much fun doing it and I just kind of want to keep on doing it, but I need your help. So please, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and galore, just go over to Local BizCast, go hit like, and more importantly, go hit subscribe, and come hang out with us a little bit if you don't mind. If you would like to be a guest on the Local BizCast, it's local, so I'm not looking for people from Nevada, but if you're from the New York, New Jersey area, that's local. Please feel free to come and get me somehow, some way. As I usually tell everybody, I am the loudest human being on the planet, so just follow my voice here. But you can also get me on social media, Instagram and TikTok. I am the Dr. Pete on Facebook, because I'm an old man.
No,
I am just Peter Wool.
Facebook is great.
Peter Wool.
The full name.
Right,
no,
so,
Dr. Peter.
No, Peter Wool. I had Facebook before I became a doctor. I'm Peter Wool. So you can get me there, or you can get me at the Spine and Health Center, or my email at drpete@shcnj.com. And last but not least, this room that you're sitting here in with us right now is for rent. We rent it out to quite a cool bunch of people right now.
Really?
So, but we still have room available. If anybody's kind of looking to do a podcast, we've got 3 cameras here, so it's really professional. We have a soundboard, a video board, an editing board, computers galore, a lot of stuff that I don't even know how to use. And that's about it. That's all I got for you guys. And now,
I thought that was the end of the show.
We'll see you guys next week.
Thank you. I thought we were done, yes.
And now to the most important part of the show, my good friend, amazing friend. We go way back 7 minutes. Giselle Gastell, Realtor at Coldwell Banker. Is it Coldwell? Coldwell.
I say Coldwell, but
It
I
is
hear
Coldwell.
people. Yes, Coldwell. But I do hear Caldwell a lot. I feel like people get confused with the North Caldwell, West Caldwell.
It's a Jersey thing. Because
It's a
anybody
Jersey
who's
thing.
not in Jersey, they don't have a Caldwell town down the
Correct.
street from them.
Yes.
So it's an absolute Jersey
Yes,
thing.
no, but
So
I call it Coldwell Banker. I'm hoping that I'm saying it correctly because I do work there. So.
whatever you tell me is what I'm going to say from now
That's
on.
what it
I
is.
feel
It's
like
Coldwell.
you're the professional.
Coldwell Banker it is.
Coldwell Banker, ladies and gentlemen. So, God, tell us a little bit about yourself. I got a little bit of information. It was exciting. We had a little pre-podcast conversation about food and location and everything like that. So why don't you let everybody in on what our secret is?
Our secret
is
that, I'm Cuban.
Oh,
that's shocking. I know.
Oh, my God. What do you mean?
How dare I? No. So I'm first generation born here, right? So Cuban descent. Love it. Speak Spanish fluently. A lot of my clients, we connect that way, right? It's a huge part of what I do, especially with the Latino. Sorry to get geeky, but it is part of my DNA. So part of the Hispanic commerce getting really strong in the United States, that's just a huge demographic that is in the world, and you need to connect, right? So I have the privilege, I would say, of already being part of that culture.
Listen to this one. She's so eloquent.
Oh, thank you.
So eloquent.
Thank
Yo trato
you.
de hablar en español, pero mi español no es bueno.
No,
Y
pero
si
se
le metes a mi
entiende.
paciente, se rean.
Se ríen, pero no, tú hablas bien. Yo te entiendo bien.
No. And I used to have a Cuban accent because back when I started, obviously I learned Spanish in school, in middle school or junior high school and everything like that. And it was like Spain Spanish. But so I had that in the background. I did a foreign exchange. I had been to Spain. I did it whole. And then I get out and I'm in West New York. And I became Cuban. The accent, the dialect, the whole thing became Cuban.
That means every single word, you drop the end of it.
Right.
Right? It's just a run-on sentence.
And also, you guys are notorious for Spanglish.
Oh, yes.
Notorious.
Yes.
They're like, I'm like, how do you? I remembered how to say it, but I was like to some of my employees, I'm like, how do you say like a desk, for example? They're like desk. I'm like, it's not.
You're like, es escritorio.
It's un desk. I'm like, no, desk is the English word. So you guys are Cuban more so than anybody. I feel like notorious.
Really, I feel like it's everyone at
You
this
might
point.
be right.
But my grandmother, who came here without speaking English, she wouldn't say un pastel, un bizcocho for cake. She would be like, trae el qué.
Yeah.
El qué.
That's what it is.
You know, like even the
perfect.
people that
I'm
didn't
telling you,
speak.
that's perfect. That's exactly what it is.
But it's true. Even people that don't speak the language fluently, like they incorporate the word. So yes, you have a point
It's
there.
so funny. I love it. I love it. But I mean, slowly as the population had kind of changed over and became a little bit more Dominican and Colombian, Ecuadorian, Guatemala, my accent then became, my employees became Dominican.
Yeah.
And then I started having a Dominican accent. And I'm
Oh.
like, I don't even know what you guys are talking about. But okay, I mean, it makes sense.
So now
but
you're like
as-
un chin, esa vaina.
You're very... This is my new co-host. I'm hanging out with you all the time. This is so much fun. So
I love it.
All right. So Cuban descent.
Yes.
Huge.
Yes.
I think it's an amazing. I love the culture. I love the food. I'm sorry to all the people who are not of Cuban descent out there for the food, but the frijole negro, the black beans that Cubans do, most everywhere else is doing the red beans. I vote for black beans for Dr. Pete.
I second that vote. My husband thirds it. My whole family.
Is he Cuban too, or is he?
He is what I call 5 shades of white.
Okay. Okay.
So he has nothing of Hispanic.
0.
0%.
Zero.
But he loves the culture. He loves the food. He loves everything about it. So,
It is.
And I mean, he has to, right? Because we've been together now almost 14 years. So
14
God
years.
bless.
Yeah,
Tomorrow is actually my anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Thank
Mine
you.
was just a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
look at
It's a
that.
good time to get married,
It's a
right?
beautiful time.
Good
Who knew
time.
it was going to be freaking 90 degrees out here? So I guarantee you it wasn't 90 degrees at my wedding. I can tell you that. So. But all right. So where are you from, though?
So I grew up in Bergen County, and I still live in Bergen County.
There you go.
So that local biz is very much local here.
That's super local.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super local. And I still service most of my clientele in northern New Jersey, even though we have seen people kind of expand their horizons. So I never thought I'd say this, but this year I had a closing in Laurel Springs. That's in
For
Camden
all of those that
County.
don't know, that's in Virginia.
Yeah, basically. To us, yes.
Right.
Everybody I
don't
say,
know.
they're like, what? Where
I don't
is
think
that?
I've ever heard of Laurel Springs.
It's so close to Pennsylvania, and
Okay.
it's like down in Camden County, like 2 hours away, which is basically you're traversing the whole state, right?
Got
We're
it.
only so big. So things happen. We
So
make
you're
it
everywhere.
work. We make it work, yeah.
Guys,
The client.
footnote for later. Remember, she's everywhere.
She's everywhere.
But all right, but mostly Bergen County and
Yes.
been like kind of born and bred.
Yeah, born and bred in Bergen County. I mean, I grew up my first couple years in North Bergen, right? And then
Hudson County
Yes,
action.
little Hudson County action. I did go back there.
Yeah,
And
you
lived
dabbled
there for
over
a
there?
while. Dabbled. I mean, I would be there every weekend. I grew up visiting my grandparents' house and sleeping over from like Friday to Sunday.
Yeah.
Right? That's always the nicest. God bless. Like, what a nice
Such
thing
a
to
family
have.
unit. I mean, it's
Yeah.
the community. It's everything.
Yeah. So I grew up with a lot of family and friends and just very, very blessed in that way, right?
Okay.
To have that. But yeah, Bergen County, thoroughbred here, I guess.
Okay.
And continue there. And most of my work is there. My office is, I'm with Coldwell Banker. Our office is in Montclair.
Coldwell. So wait,
Coldwell.
your office is in Montclair? They don't have offices locally in
They
Bergen
do
County?
have it, but I'm part of a team called the
Got it.
Property People Group. And it's just our office. We have our own space in Bloomfield. So my license is hung in Montclair.
Okay.
But you will find me, like you said, she's everywhere.
Everywhere. Footnote again. That's going to come up again.
I sound like such a creeper when you say that, but I love it because it's true. You have
No.
to be kind of everywhere nowadays.
Well, hold on. We're going to get into the whole aspect of real estate and why
Yeah.
it's very important to be everywhere and have connections everywhere.
Yes.
But so you grew up a little bit of Hudson, mostly Bergen County.
Mm-hmm.
You knew you were going to become a realtor your entire life. And now, are you a realtor or a real estate agent? Is there a difference? I don't know. I'm coming from a straight. I have no idea. I don't want to offend anybody.
I am 0% offended.
Okay,
I
good.
love that you asked the question, and I thank you for not saying realtor.
Oh, come on. No way.
You mean you didn't want to add in the extra syllable?
I feel like I might have. But if you didn't hear it, perfect.
I didn't.
Realtor.
I'm just kidding. I gotta give you a
You
little
gotta
bit.
bust balls. I got it.
But no. So the difference is with Realtor, you are a member of the National Association of Realtors. You have that little trademark R next to it.
Okay.
Right? Real estate agent, you're not. But I am a realtor.
She's a realtor.
I am a realtor. Yes, I'm a realtor. All the syllables in it. And yeah, I've been doing that full time. It's my full time career. But I did not grow up with the dream to be a real estate agent. Yeah, no, that wasn't really where my headspace was at. I grew up wanting to be a singer. And I was very fortunate that I got to do that until I became a real estate agent.
Well, hold the. I'm going to try to play like I didn't know this. Of course, I'm trying to set her up over here, but we talked about it. I want to know about that career, too.
Yeah.
Were you ever a performer, a singer, and everything?
Yeah.
Where did this occur? You're going to tell me like you're Juilliard and you traveled all over the world.
I didn't go to Juilliard, but I did go to Columbia University. So...
Hold on, guys. All right, here we go. All right, let's just do the interview like this. I feel so small that she's this unbelievable professional, Columbia University, arts and everything like that. That's amazing.
Thank you. I loved my time there. I really, really did. And after that, I went into performance, right, which had always been the dream. And I did some off-Broadway stuff, was traveling, doing theater. And then I started...
Are you minimizing this? Like, where were you traveling?
So I would do a lot like in Florida and stuff. I really honed in on the Spanish market.
Sure.
So I started recording my own songs, and then I traveled mostly South America, and I would be traveling Colombia a lot, in particular, Guatemala, went to Spain.
I knew it.
So was there, singing and performing. It was great.
I'm in the presence of excellence right now. If thank God you didn't tell me that until right this second, because I would be freaking nervous and terrified as hell to interview here.
There's no reason. But yes, it was fantastic.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So how long did you do that for?
Right up until COVID, right up until 2020.
Okay.
So as you can see, the time change there, right, of 5 years in real estate, that kind of changed my trajectory.
Got it.
Most of my job was abroad at that point, and I had been married a couple years there, and we were thinking family long term. Maybe I should kind of be in the States at some point to have a baby and raise the baby and things like that.
All the things that you want to be doing, right? With your family unit community.
Exactly.
So that baby can go to the grandparents for the weekend.
I love it. I like how you think. So Giselle Gastell, that's my mom.
Giselle.
You're listening. The babies will be coming over soon, and Gilberto too.
Okay, Giselle and Gilberto.
Yes.
I mean, we got it. Listen, 5 Shades of White. He's not going to be able to handle this. He's got to go over to the grandparents. Fully equipped. They're Cuban. They're fully equipped for this.
We live very close to my parents as a result.
Yeah.
My husband is very pro that location.
100%. Well, where's he from?
My husband grew up also in Bergen County.
Okay.
So he grew up in Westwood.
Oh, he's right over here.
Yeah, here.
You're right over here, man.
Right
we
over
can see
here.
You. We see you. We're
Yes.
spying on you.
Yes.
You better do the right thing. So, and stop stealing our show, all right? This is her show. We're going to have to talk about her business here. And so.
That's right.
All right. So, COVID hits. The show biz became less biz.
Yeah, I decided to make a change, right? So I said, hey, what's the long-term plan here? And I really came up with what's a good fit for my skill set. I love being with people. I love being part of a transformative moment in people's lives. If it's not through music, I think real estate also gets that done, right? They both have that.
Obviously,
way of
a direct connection. If it wasn't music, it had to be
real estate, right?
No other option.
There's no other option, right? What a straight jump there.
Yep.
But yeah, I went into real estate, and August of 2020 started that journey and went full time, dove headfirst into it. And absolutely love it because, as I mentioned before, I am a little bit of a geek. So it helps, right? That data part of me. I love looking at analytics and comparables and telling my clients, hey, this is the best way to do this, or let's get really creative, right? I think they ask you, what's your unique ability or your superpower?
Yes.
And I feel like creative problem solving is where it's at.
Creative problem
solving.
I think you might have just added a question to the podcast now, because I always like to get those little tidbits.
Yeah.
We're going to get those little 5-second bites on Instagram over there. And what is your superpower?
Yeah. And I feel like that's it.
You might be my new co-host. I obviously didn't even realize I needed you.
I mean, you had to meet me. We had to have this experience.
Everything happens for a
reason. And you know
reason.
what? Right before this, you said, hey, we're taking a little bit longer today to set up, but there has to be a reason.
There it is.
And there it is.
There's
always a reason.
I let it go.
Yeah.
I let it go. Most of the time, my wife will probably say something different, but let it go. So you became this realtor with a very unbelievable unique superpower because you can create creative. Was it creative solutions?
I like
What was it?
creative problem solving.
Creative problem solving.
That's what I say. Because people come with you with problems every day, right?
Sure.
I'm sure you get that in your field as well. And what good are we if we can't come up with a couple ways to address it and make it like a win-win for both parties, right? Because at the end of the day, collaboration is where it's at.
That's what we were talking about a little
Yeah.
bit before. That's why you have to have connections everywhere and collaborate with people who, hey, listen, I have a client from Bergen County, but they're looking to go to Camden County. Where are you at?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, who has
Yeah.
connections from Bergen to Camden?
We got to end all throughout the
Giselle
country
does.
and internationally
Right,
and
of
everything.
course.
Because you got to be able to provide the solution, and that's
Absolutely.
part of it.
It is. I mean, it's not easy right now to be a realtor. It's because it's a tough market. I mean, rates are now starting to come down a little bit. What has been the environment right now in the real estate market?
I'm very fortunate. I feel like our mindset is where it's at on my team, right?
Okay.
So we're all about opportunity and growth, and you shift with the market. Your skill set and your value, you're bringing that to your client. So there's no reason to be scared if you're providing the value and the needs that they have, right? Because, okay, rates are up, rates are down. Things are going to change. You
Always.
can't let that affect your everyday business. It is still a job. You have to show up, perform, and be there for your clients.
100%.
Yeah.
So,
So
I
for
mean-
me, the environment is, hey, we work with it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I mean, listen. I mean, around here, especially in Bergen County, there was no inventory for 3 years, right?
It is.
It's still an inventory issue.
It is still an inventory issue throughout all of New Jersey, believe
Yeah.
it or not. It's tough, right? Because we haven't been building enough for the past like 3 decades. So
Which is
we're
shocking because it seems like all
catching
you
up.
ever see is building going on.
we're
but-
starting now more and
Yeah.
more, but there's a lot of population to to like catch up on.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. I
And
mean,
I think some of our neighbors, right, from around the area jump the pond, and then they also are looking. So we're all kind of competing over the same places.
is it that bad over there? It's worse.
I mean, I don't comment on that part.
I think no comment says everything you need to hear. So I mean, listen, people are going crazy. They're thinking about elections, this, that, the other thing, and how it affects everything and stuff like that. It could.
It could
could
not. You don't know.
Doesn't
it's
matter.
really your lifestyle. What do you want out of it? That's it. That's it.
Well, say somebody like me, for example, I never know what I want. We were just talking about how indecisive we were. I don't know what I want. How do you extract what I want and then know I've got what you need?
So for me, it is the utmost of importance to meet with you and really get like an in-depth conversation. Get that so formal, but like on the buy side or sell side, like a consultation, right? But it's important because first off, most of the time you're just a number or a name on a card and people have no idea who the heck you are. And I'm like, hey, you may like how I look on a photo, but you may hate my personality or vice versa. And at the end of the day, we both have to really align on what you want. And for me to be able to do that, let's have a conversation. And depending on the type of personality you are, which I'm going to guess you are a high, I don't know if you're into disc profiles at all.
Disc profiles?
Yes.
What's a disc profile?
Oh my gosh. I told you I'm like a huge geek. Okay. So
Learning everything new over here. Okay, go. What's my disc
So
profile?
your disc profile,
All right.
DISC, right?
Okay.
And I would say that you are probably a high I followed by a D. So a high I is influential and a D is a driver.
Okay.
And my top is a D and then an I. So influential is you like to talk to people, you like to extract information from them. You are an influencer because you like to be out
Why
there.
would I be doing this
I
podcast
have
if I'm
no idea.
swimming over there? Wait, what's S and C? I gotta know.
Oh my gosh. A D is a driver, right? So
Driver,
you
right.
have
Okay,
like no
sorry.
time for anybody. And you're
Okay.
just trying to get to the solution. Let's
Okay.
make it happen. And how do we do that? The S and C, so I'm bad at these two because they're so
Not
low on
you.
me.
Yeah.
So I get them confused. So don't take it like 100%.
This is going on your permanent record. You
So
better
guys,
get it
my-
right, or else you're gonna get, I don't know, flogged.
So with this one, I'm going to say GTS it, which is Google that, you know, but Google that stuff to keep
Yeah.
it PC.
Go ahead.
But S and C, those are the ones that are more, one of them is way more like spreadsheets and Excel, and they are your perfect like administrator. And then the other one is, I'm all about the group project. I want us all to win. This is how I like to work. I don't want to be the decision maker, but I like to work in community. So I feel like you're a high I and D.
Okay, but I've got a little bit of probably S as well because I'm a
Yes.
spreadsheet dork.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love
I
it.
figured out how to use Microsoft Excel my sophomore year of college in the dorm, I feel like Excel had just come out big. I don't even know when did it come out. Early 90s? I'm not aging myself. My head is, okay? I'm bald. That's what happens. So I'm spreadsheet dorkish, just like you're a dork. We're dorks.
It.
It's okay to
I'm
be
okay
a dork.
with that.
So where did we get this mnemonic from? Where is this a book? Is this
honestly, literally just Google it. It's such a well-known profile test for your personality. And you'd be amazed.
I feel like this is the Gastell profile test right over here. So.
Because I'm everywhere. No, you're going to submit that, and then I'm going to get the results. No,
okay.
I'm kidding.
I'm going to see if you can be my client or not.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. No, but it's very helpful, right? Because you know how to best address that person. You start to see little traits right away.
Right.
And you're like, you know what, Giselle? They don't care about that story. They just want to hear what the bottom line is. You know what? They are the type of person that's going to tell you to keep you on the phone for an hour. Like I had a client today, and I'm like, that is not a rush. You take your time. You tell me your life story. I'm grateful you're sharing it with me.
Absolutely. It's only going to make me have a better group of listings to provide for you because I know more about you.
Yeah. And that particular person was a seller. And I'm like, that actually helps me understand how you want me to communicate and work with you.
There you go.
Because what's going to make you happy if I do the things that make you happy? So why not provide it?
It seems so easy. This is what I have always said as a business owner. And again, no matter what business we're in, I believe the best traits are to be able to remove all the obstacles. Right? There's so many obstacles in the way. Whatever it is you're doing, whether it's real estate or healthcare or whatever like that, there's just a lot of obstacles. And if you could service people and remove those obstacles, that's the key. And how do you remove obstacles? Well, you have to find out what the obstacles are. And so by understanding your clients or your sellers or that's going to get you a much better benefit with regards to removing obstacles. And then who doesn't want to work with you like that? I want to work with you right now.
You said I was eloquent. You're eloquent. That was great.
I'm not eloquent. It just word vomit, and like fire hosing everybody with information. So.
You say obstacles. I call them pain points. So same difference. I love it.
Maybe I could start using different vernacular too.
I like it.
Well, I mean, wouldn't that be more appropriate in my line of work?
I was like, I feel like the doctor should be using.
We could talk about your pain points.
Yeah.
It's me sticking my finger in one of those pain points over there. So
that's great.
But oh man, so that's amazing that you get to know the people that you're working with and understand what their needs are, and I think that's super valuable. And then what happens next? We're talking about this market, and you've got all your values. What was the name of the group again? The people.
I'm the Property People Group.
The Property People Group.
Yes.
All right. And so, are we all residential? Are we a little bit of commercial? Are we a little bit of
We do it all,
you
right?
Do it all.
Our main focus, or at least mine, is residential, but I have done commercial before and happy to go into that world for my clients.
Okay.
And I always say, like, if I'm not the right fit, that's okay. I'll hook you up with the person that is, because it's about providing you with the best service. So if you're telling me you need to find a commercial building in Philadelphia, I don't know what that's like. Let me provide you with that person that I could connect you with. Or, hey, I want to retire in Florida, as so many people do. Mm-hmm. Great. Which part? I have about 5 agents that can help you there.
Yes.
Like, it's fine. It's
that
not
one's
gonna be
easy.
me.
The Cuban connection. You know she's got hooks down in Florida, Miami.
We got them
all
everywhere.
Southern Florida. You got it all hooked up.
We got it everywhere. Especially not only is Coldwell Banker huge, right? It's international, so we have people everywhere. But I'm also part of a couple different groups, so we are able to cast that net wide.
She's so good at this. She's going to go right into the next section. I don't even need to be here. I'm going to let you go ahead. I'm going to put the seat down, I guess. So, well, what are these different groups? Because you're a part of these very cool, amazing groups that I have never even heard. You're the president of one, or you did serve as the president.
Yeah.
Still are.
I am the president this year, yes. So,
El Presidente.
Soy la Presidente.
Hey.
So we are NAREP, which is the National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals, which is quite the mouthful. So NAREP for short.
There we go.
Yep. So it is the largest minority trade organization in the United States. It is huge. It has over 60,000 members.
I don't belong in this room with you. I'm just gonna sit this way. I was gonna go to the camera 3 over here. Like I don't want to be on camera.
It's just
anymore.
like in a corner, Dr. P being sad.
I don't have microphone up here. Here, hold on. This is gonna be perfect over there. Yeah, I'm Dr. Pete sad. Look,
your YouTube editor can put you in a little corner with a little tear. I like it.
He's gonna put a little dunce cap on me compared to this over here. So
not at all. Not at all. No, it's
president of the largest minority group.
Minority trade organization. In the States. So I'm president of North New Jersey chapter.
Yes.
Right. I want to make that clear. I'm not the entire
She's
president.
the president of the world.
No.
The whole world. It's the whole world.
Because I feel like somebody will come back and be like, you
I know.
said.
You misrepresented
no,
yourself.
I'm not. No.
We'll put the credentials in the
Yes.
description.
It's
We
legit.
won't mess that up over there.
No, but North New Jersey chapter, we cover, as it states, North New Jersey, and it's the largest and oldest chapter in the state. We have over 300 members. And our events, like, not just because I'm the president, but I feel like they're such quality events.
Bias
I
alert.
love them.
Bias alert. All right, go ahead. Tell us a little bit.
A little bit. So we really, my whole goal and everybody's goal on this board is to really elevate the professionals in the industry. So you don't have to be Hispanic. You don't have to be in real estate. We're providing a lot of value no matter where you're at. So we had our gala had over 460 people there.
Amazing. Where was that?
That was at the Westmount Country Club.
Oh, yeah.
Free plug for them.
Right,
they are
there you go.
amazing. Bobby and his
Terrific.
team. I cannot say enough nice things.
You know what the funny thing is that everybody knows Bobby by the name Westmont and Bobby. Like they,
Yeah.
you know, it's like not everybody's like, oh yeah, like who
Of
knows
course,
the owners
Bobby.
and whatever. Yeah, it's Bobby. Right.
They're just so involved. It's amazing. And then we had our business rally, over 200 people. We had people from Netflix shows come and speak about luxury markets. We had influencers about investments. We had all our major partners talking about building your wealth and how to get an affordable home loan, and economists coming to speak. We want to make sure that we're providing you the options
I'm
to
gonna have
make
you
your
do all my
building
next
better.
events. I mean, look at this.
Just give me a call.
There we
got
go.
the hookup. Like
She's
I
a
said,
jack of all trades.
like I said, we can help.
Everything.
We have the right people for it,
Everything.
probably.
There was a few other groups on here though. What other groups are you a
I
part
am
of over
also
here?
a part of the Latip group in Montvale.
Wonder how I knew about
I
that.
have no idea how we got connected.
Right.
Which is amazing as well. Everybody there, top notch, and I can't say enough nice things. Of course, another bias alert.
Bias alert.
Bias alert.
We'll just put a little flash out there, like a colored
Yes.
flash or whatnot.
And I'm the secretary there, so extra bias alert.
Unbelievable. You just get involved. It's unreal.
I like it. If I'm going to do something, I feel like it has to be 100%, right? Because what good is it to say you're going to do something and then not follow through?
I absolutely love that.
Yeah,
attitude.
yeah.
I mean, even my children will say, like, you know, if you start something, you finish it. You do something at 100%. Hey, listen, you make a decision to start something.
Yeah.
And within 5 minutes, you're like, I should not have done it. Well, you've made an obligation, and your obligation now is to finish it. And you can say, listen, you know what? I made a bad decision, but I finished it, and you did that. So do it at 100%.
That's amazing. My 5-year-old niece, I put her, so I do things for my listings and stuff, and I said, all right, Amelia, I have a job for you. Are you ready? And she's like, yep, I want to do it. I want to earn a couple bucks. She's 5.
Look, 5. Look at this.
Yeah. I mean, she was a
Hustler.
very cheap one. I gave her $1.
Are you allowed to do that? I think it's illegal.
You know, as an aunt.
Obviously. You could pay her in
Yeah,
chocolate.
yes. But she, I had 100 envelopes, and I said, all you have to do is put the paper in the envelope. So stuffing envelope. She's like, okay, Tata, that's what she calls me.
Mm-hmm.
About 30 into that, she goes, do I have to finish all of these? And I said, yes, you absolutely do.
There we go.
You absolutely committed to do this. I told you I'd give you your money when you finish the job. And I said, you are not done with the job. And she's like, all right. And she finished it. And she felt so accomplished afterwards.
That's the other thing about getting it done. Even if you didn't like the job, but like you got it done. It's like cleaning your house or something like that.
Yeah.
Like get it done. And you're like, all right, I didn't like that, but man, look what I have accomplished.
The outcome, right?
Yeah,
Because at the end
outcome.
of the day, like everyday life, how many things do we do on a daily basis that you're like, okay, I got to get through this. But you know there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Is there a light at the end of the
There
tunnel?
has to be, Dr. P.
Optimist, pessimist, what are we looking at over here, right? So there's a light.
No,
There's
yeah,
definitely
there's a light.
Okay.
So, it's just getting through the hard stuff because everything's an opportunity if you look hard enough.
I mean, I hope you guys are listening to this, man. She is so passionate and so intelligent and so amazing. Creative solutions. Problem solving. Creative problem solving. That was
It's
the word.
similar. It's fine.
Unbelievable. All right. So we need to tell the people. I mean, we already know. You've already, like, who is a good client for you? Who could you help? That's like anybody, right? I mean,
Do you want a home? Are you thinking of selling a home? Or do you know somebody who wants to live someplace? Those are all good clients.
these are good
for me,
qualifications for you
right?
guys over there, so.
No, but in all seriousness, I tell people, don't wait until you're absolutely ready to pull the trigger. Start the conversation early, right? Like, I have no issue helping you get there. I have people that want to sell in 2 years talking to me, and I'm like, let's when you're ready. Let's already be prepared. Let's not start that conversation when you're going, I need to sell in 2 months. And I'm like, oh, you should have painted here. This would have given you value. Like, let's think this through a
You
little
have
bit.
time to space
You
out those
have
expenses that you're
time.
probably, as you said, right? You want to show the
Yeah.
house pretty well, so you pretty much don't want that stain all over there. So.
Exactly. And I'm big on like, I'm not telling you to redo your whole house.
Right.
You live there, and I'm not telling you to redo your kitchen and your bathroom and everything ever. Oh, the ROI. Are you going to enjoy it? Are you going to enjoy living in a construction zone? Probably not. And at the end of the day, you're going to get back what? Right? So I'm like, let's look at the analytics for that, because that geek hat comes back on.
There it is.
And I'm like, hey, let's actually look if it's worth it for you to go down that road or not, depending on the property.
And I always say to this, like, I'm like, if you're there, like, oh, I'm going to redo the kitchen or I'm going to sell the house, and I'm like, you're not going to do both because maybe you want the next owner to redo the kitchen in the manner they want to do it. So if you did the kitchen and now you're going to jack up the price another $100,000, they're going to be like, ew, I don't like this kitchen. Now I'm going to have to tear this kitchen out and spend an extra. No, they probably would rather take whatever you would have spent on that, take it off the listing price, and let the future homeowner decide what kind of home they want to live in.
It's all about what's important to you, right? As the client, like, is it the time? Is it the dollar at the amount? I mean, dollar always matter, right? That's always a part of it. But what else? What else is important? Is it the location? Is it what are the main points we want to focus on? Because then you know. You have to compromise sometimes a little bit here and there, but we want to make smart compromises.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, and being ahead of the game.
Yeah, so we try that. But a good client for me is anybody wanting to talk about real estate, honestly.
At all. Buy, sell, invest.
Yes.
For their kid. They knew somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody. The dogs, babysitters, aunts, postal workers.
I have a personal motto.
Go ahead.
Which is I work in real estate, and real estate has to work for me. So I invest in real estate. Ooh. Because I say I'm putting my money where my mouth is, right? And I believe in it. I believe that this is a good investment. I believe people tell me, "What about the rates?" I go, "I bought in these rates." Mm-hmm. If it makes sense, it makes sense.
That's what I was talking about. Like some people who were looking at, especially these last couple of years, the rates are so high. Well, you find a good price. The rates are going to come down in a couple of years. You refinance. Don't worry about that. If you got what you want at a price that you want, all right, you're going to take a little bit of hit for what? 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. The rates are going to come down. They always do this.
Yes.
So you're right.
So I think it's important, like, know your numbers, know what your plan is, because I mean, I want to be retired at some point too, right?
Right.
And not working all day long. so get
not
that
driving
passive.
to Laurel Springs. She was in Laurel Springs.
I have to say that client is amazing, and
we love that client. I'm loving you too. She's
amazing, and
fantastic.
And she gave me like the nicest gift. When she closed, I always give a gift.
Yeah, you're not allowed to give us a gift.
She gave me a gift, which was so nice. She like personalized a bag for me.
Wow.
Using my email signature. She made like a mug for me. All this stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you.
Well, have her move back up over here. What are you going all the way to Laurel Springs for?
I know.
Why are you leaving us?
She's amazing. No, she's still around. She's great.
The last segment of the show now. Ready for this? I've been doing this just recently. Okay. I think I have the question I'm going to ask you. The question is going to be, what question would you ask my next guest, whether you know them or not? What would you like to ask?
What is your favorite song and why?
Ooh, okay. For our next local bizcast, we're going to have to start with, what is your favorite song and why? All right, I like it.
Yeah.
You're going to have to listen in to find out. You're going to find out who my next guest is. You're going to find out what they're talking about. And you're going to find out what their favorite song is and why.
And then I'm going to listen to that song.
Got it. See, I got everybody hooked. I know what I'm doing around here. Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, Giselle Gastell, Realtor extraordinaire, Coldwell banker. I don't know what she's doing in Montclair or Bloomfield, but she's everywhere. But she hangs her license up over there. But she can help anyone, anywhere locally in New Jersey over here. I know you guys heard and saw exactly what I saw this entire episode. You are amazing. You're an amazing human being.
Thank you.
I've heard about you even before you got here. And you could tell how passionate she is. And I think you're just an absolutely wonderful person. So thank you so much for joining me.
Well, thank you for having me. This has been an absolute joy. Honestly, I love this, and I love having such a natural conversation.
This
was great. Like, nothing of this was scripted. It was just go be yourself.
Go be yourself.
Yeah.
All right, co-host.
Done.
So now we're going to have to open this up. Oh, my God. We're going to do it. We're going to do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
Feature of the magazine over here. Oh, I was going to put you right over there. But
I like it.
You're sitting in your chair over there. Good to be home. Giselle Gastell, right over there. You guys, where can we find you? Tell me all the places we can find you. Social media.
Social media, IG, everything is easy. It's just my name, Giselle Gastell. I'm going to spell it because it's hard.
Go for it.
GISELLEGASTELL. So Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere. It's the same.
It's all the same.
It's all the same.
All right. A little bit unlike me over here, Peter Wall. The Dr. P. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much again for joining us here on the Local BizCast. I look forward to seeing you next time and finding out who my next guest's favorite song is and why. But until then, I want to thank you again for being a terrific guest. Giselle Gastell, Coldwell banker. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful evening, afternoon, or morning whenever you're listening to this, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. I want to have like takeout music over here or something.